My name is Mason Lee Hill. I'm a freshman here at Clemson University. I'm majoring in elementary education, and I'm also a member of the Call Me Mr. program. When I did my dialogue in the first month of my freshman year, my dialogue was on the topic Breaking Down the Wall, a dialogue on race. And what the whole topic was about was just speaking on the connection between race and various stereotypes. And we also explored our thoughts about race and stereotypes about ourselves and about other races. The group was really, I don't think everyone was very involved or very active throughout the whole dialogue. Was the debate there? The debate was there. There was some differing opinions about some of the occurring issues that we felt that was happening in our state and happening in the United States or just in the world, and how each of us thought about each other socially, economically, education, how we thought each race importance or how their importance was on education. So stereotype and race was the main vocal points throughout the whole dialogue, and I really learned about how some other people or how other people besides my race felt about me and what they thought of me before even knowing my name or even hearing me speak. So yes, I remember in the dialogue it was a mixed group. There were some Asians, there were some Hispanics, majority white, but it was a few blacks as well. And I remember one of the stereotypes of blacks anyway was that we like watermelon and we eat chicken. I mean, I felt that was real funny, but at the same time, I said I don't really eat watermelon like that, or I don't consume watermelon as much as they assume blacks do. I do love chicken, but who doesn't love chicken? But I just felt like it was just some those stereotypes about my race and what I had about theirs was very very genuine, and how they felt about me and how they felt about my race and how I felt about them and their race. So I learned a lot throughout that dialogue and in the dialogue on race. Well, I know there were some questions that we were supposed to answer throughout or about the dialogue that we went to. So they said, did I feel as my group achieved a real or true dialogue? To be honest, I don't think so, because I don't really think everyone was, like I said before, was very active, really put their thoughts into the dialogue or in the debate. I remember when we had a segment where we had to write on a slip note or on a note card, and we had to pin it up onto the wall, and everyone had their thoughts, everyone had their opinions about that race or about themselves. But when it came to just speaking verbally, and telling me what you thought about me or my race, or me telling you about your race, it was very quiet, very quiet. And I think there was only a few. There was really a few that spoke on what they felt about race, and those few were in the believed in that race or stereotype shouldn't exist, that it shouldn't be here, and that they don't think that way at all. But when it came down to writing on a note card, and you had to secretly write down, or not secretly, just wrote down your opinion about a race, but without putting your name on it and pin it on the wall, they had a lot to say, and their true thoughts or true feelings about other races came out. So verbally, I don't think it was that very successful as far as us speaking amongst each other about the topic of dialogue on race. I felt that some people were nervous to speak on how they really felt, and I think that also contributed to the real, the true dialogue not being able to take full spin and be very productive. Um, my role as far as the dialogue went, I think I was a representation of my race, of my beliefs, and my thoughts, and, and just of me personally. That's what I am. I'm a representation of me. I don't know if that makes any sense, but I'm a representation of myself and what I feel and what I think and what I believe, and so I think my whole time throughout that dialogue, I spoke about what I felt about other people's race and what I felt about my race and some of the stereotypes that I kind of believe about my own race, which is very contradicting, but I mean, it happens. And I believe the dialogue, the other question was, should or why dialogue is part of Library 100. And I really feel that dialogue is part of Library 100 because trying to get everyone together and to open up and to express how they really feel about certain topics or certain issues that occurs around our social lives, around our lives every given day. So being able to explain and to be able to have information to back it up, which is what debate is all about. Hearing what the other one has to say about you or how they felt about your opinion and how they feel about their opinion as well. So I think that's why dialogue is part of Library 100. Being able to open your minds and be able to express yourselves when you get out there in the real life after college and get into your real career, and how to think about certain people that you may be working with. Will it be useful in my experience? That was another question. I believe so. I believe so. And to me, I see this every day. This dialogue comes back to me every day. I mean, me being a black man, a young black man, and I think of myself as being very sophisticated. So when I walk around school, and other races such as white or Caucasian or Hispanic or Native American, when they see me, some of the things that they think of me is that I play sports. I play sports here at Clemson. Yes, I used to play sports in high school, and yeah, I do keep myself in shape. But I think it's kind of I wouldn't say upsetting, but it does bother me a little bit. And I think it bothers other people that I've talked to that are the same race as me, other black men, and that we believe that we shouldn't be judged that because we are black we play sports here at a predominantly white university. Is that something that can change? I don't know, because that starts from the household. That starts from the family up. So I mean, that's how they feel. That's what they see on TV. That's what they hear in music, or that's what they hear from their parents or their friends. Blacks, they do this. They jump. They play sports. I mean, can I change that? Yeah, I can. By carrying myself like I do to this day, every day, so I can show that a black man can do more than just sports. A black man can go into a room and teach. A black man can do anything, and that has been proven for years. So that's how I could take it as far as being useful in my experience. This dialogue, opening my mind, opening my eyes, and seeing the full view of things and how I should judge a certain person because of what they may judge of me. So, well, that's pretty much I have to say about the whole dialogue that we had to do for Clemson University. Once again, my dialogue was breaking down the wall, a dialogue on race. My name is Mason Lee Hill, freshman here at Clemson University, from Savannah, Georgia. I'm also a member of the Call Me Mr. program, and my major is elementary education. I hope you have a good one.